Oh no, it's that! Oh no, we're not looking at this. This is a bad fanfic X3 thing that I've heard about. Oh god. I thought like people said it was like a light novel, but apparently it's like being read out or something. Oh god.
2 years. It's been 2 years since Spirit entered the Eternal
They
Throne.
got the voice actors back. They got the voices back and tried to make them do.
I was able to walk.
They got the voice actors back to make them do horrible things like against their entire character. Oh no. I want to see how bad it is. Holy fuck. It's a fucking slideshow too. It also has so many glitches on it. Like I couldn't get this to work except in Windows mode. I had a really bad glitch. Like it showed up and I couldn't even be able to exit the screen even. Like okay, Titus, continue. Please stop giving us like dramatic pauses in between the terrible things. Hello, Titus. Hello. You still there, bro? This is a very slow version of a credit sequence with like bad fonts and Titus like saying out of character things.
Kurgum and I were walking down Bevel's Stadium Road.
Oh god, here we go. Here's new OCs. New
the stadium that was
OCs.
supposed to be completed by now is still bearing its skeleton. Will the
Throw
tiny
some
village
random
replace
concept
it?
art of goons here for
How
no
will the
reason.
council take responsibility if it doesn't?
Who is the council? What are we on about?
Doesn't really matter to me.
Oh, this is a bit where it's like
It
in
has no
between
bearing on my
FFX
life.
1 and X2, is it?
The
No?
real issue for me is the crowd up ahead. And the star shining in the middle of it.
Hey, Chwami, not that way.
Oh yeah, Kurgum is like the new boyfriend for... Is that the new boyfriend for Yuna?
Anyway, look. Isn't that Titus?
Oh, we find out confirmation about how to pronounce his name and I got it wrong. That's a cool selfie of the bank and
Closer
Clo.
look.
Okay.
What? Are you nervous? The reason for Kurgum's nervousness wasn't Titus's status as a blitzball
Wait, why is
superstar,
Onion Knight in it? That wasn't in this
but
game.
because he was one of the legendary guardians.
Oh, it's good at least to know that
Alongside
Titus,
High
like...
Summoner Yuna,
Titus, like, when he managed to
literally
finally get
saved
over his
Spirit
horrible,
from
sad life, he managed to, like, get back into being a blitzball
By the by,
tournament person, to get to
I too
actually,
was
like, have
feeling
some,
a little nervous.
like, a brief amount of happiness in
My
his
reason
life.
being that he knew my father.
Oh, we were retconning in someone who also should have been in the previous games was not actually in them.
Cheer for me, okay?
Is that looks? That sounds like it's a sound clip of him from the first game in like the first cutscene. They're just reusing them.
Thank you. Thank
Can I
you.
get an autograph too? I've been your fan since forever. Titus, we're rooting for you.
5 seconds of Titus getting a happy time.
Yep. It wasn't just his words that were hollow.
Yeah, it's gonna be
When I
like,
shook
oh,
his
blah blah
hand,
blah,
his
something
grip
something.
felt
We ended up like,
lifeless.
you fucking fought
well,
life and
I
death to
gotta get
bring
going.
Titus back.
I'll see y'all at the
Titus
stadium.
back, and like they just immediately like 5 seconds after the end of X2, they broke up apparently, and she gets on with this guy called Kurgum instead.
That I won't deny, but
What is it?
I think he's injured. Or maybe he's sick or something.
Oh no, is it?
Hey,
Is this going to be a different thing? Is it going to be that Titus is like slowly dying, he wasn't actually saved all along or something?
and after that?
All I've heard about this is that they break up like Yuna and Titus and she gets with someone else. Is the reason going to be that Titus is fucking dying of cancer basically?
Really? No.
God. Cause that would make it even fucking worse that
Allow me
Yuna
to
ditched
make
him because of
formal
that.
introductions. This is my
That's so out of
childhood
character in
friend,
every
Kurgum.
possible way. Oh, it's
If
Dad.
all was
Hi,
right in the
hi,
world,
Sid. Hi,
he'd be
Dad.
a summoner. But things as they are, he currently serves as a council-authorized sender, who ushers souls to the far plane.
Oh, at least they
My
get.
name is Chwami.
At least they added
And I serve as
some
Kurgum's
world building
assistant.
and like what happened with the sendings when
in
some
reality,
summoners
he
aren't
serves
around. So
me.
like I guess summoners are now actually
Now,
just
don't
using their white
misunderstand.
magic rather they're not able to
This
summon
isn't about
now.
love or some such, and it never will be. The future may be uncertain, but that I know for sure. This is not some kind of ironic
You that
lead-in.
picture of Seymour fucking creeping
Repeat.
on Yuna.
Not a lead-in.
Okay, I like the sass of this lady at least.
Come on, let's go.
All right. We had been assigned to fly to Besaid Island on behalf of Spirit Council Chancellor Barreleye.
Oh, you're saying stuff that spoils for the
minor
ending of
errand,
X2,
really.
I guess. Oh yeah, this is some of the concept art for X1 before it's in development. That one there with all the wildly different characters. I can just vaguely see a similar face of Titus there. I have to get used to pronouncing his name that way. Now I finally have a fucking pronunciation for it. Oh, and there's the first cutscene for X2. Oh, there's shit, Dad.
Is that Besaid Island?
No, dummy, that's Kilika.
We are approaching Besaid. Prepare for landing.
No, it's Besaid Island.
Did you just laugh?
Of course not. Show me. I can't breathe.
Prepare for landing.
Physical abuse time? Ma. Tattoo
Our
Grandpa's the
objective is
best.
to meet the
Who is
one
that
and only
monster?
High
Does that
Summoner
monster
Yuna.
even exist in the game? I don't remember that
She
monster.
currently serves as an advisor to the Yevoners.
Wait, Yevoners? That's
Now,
not a word,
the
though.
Yevoners. You know the story with them.
You mean New
Stuffy,
Yevon?
anachronistic
You mean New
fossils.
Yevon? You mean the one that's called New Yevon
They're
in the game that was
guard
called
dogs
New
of the
Yevon?
old
Not the
ways
Yevon,
and
it's New
so-called
Yevon.
morality. The recent commotion caused by hardline Yevoners has been quelled.
You mean New Yevon?
But it's nauseating to think that organizations like that still exist in Spira.
You mean organizations called New
I really
Yevon?
don't like these Yevoners. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in meeting the heroine who defeated Sin 3 years ago and freed Spira from a 1,000-year curse. She also must have known my father well.
Who is your father? What is going on? Is that going to be your dad as Orin? It's going to be like retconning that Orin was actually heterosexual this entire time, and that also had a child that we never mentioned. Because that would be the worst. That would be the only thing worse than T just dying from kicking a blitzball. I really hope that. I've got my fingers crossed. Like, I've got my fingers crossed that that's not actually going to happen, because I've been told that happens in this particular story. I really hope.
Here. My apologies, Mayor Lulu.
Oh, Lulu got to be the mayor! Okay, that's one good thing to add.
Oh yeah? Well then I guess we should let you see her. Not. Lots of people come here saying the same thing, yeah?
We're here to spare Yuna any unnecessary headaches. Now state your
Seems to be a lot of cool ideas for like rejected monster
Well, I
designs
guess
going
you
on
got a
here.
job to do too.
That's cool to know that Lulu actually had like a job and stuff. Cause, like, the only thing you learned about Lulu and Walker in FFX2 is that they like got together off screen and got married and had a kid. But it's nice to know that Lulu wasn't just like becoming a housewife or anything. She became the mayor.
Mayor and the oafish caretaker.
Okay,
were
thanks
also
for being an
extremely
arsehole to
guardians.
the nice characters who we were talking
They knew
about
my
and being
father,
pleasant,
too.
seeing them again.
So it wouldn't have been wise to start trouble right away.
Okay, so who is your dad? Is your dad one of the other gods? Is your dad Kamari? That's the only other one I can think of right now. I love how in the menu this was just called credits and music. It wasn't called ridiculous fanfic of things that happened after X2. So especially how it's weird how it's listed as FFX Will rather than FFX Free, or like it makes it sound like it's in between X1 and X2 rather than afterwards.
It's just a regular passageway now that there's no fate.
Oh, it's nice to at least know what
Someone has to
happens.
walk through the room farthest down to meet with the fate.
At least the idea I like is that it's adding more world building to how things were coping up with like getting rid of all the Yevon and stuff and all that. Oh, Final Fantasy X Plus was an original idea for it.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Say again?
Oh,
That makes more
nothing.
sense than X2, honestly. It would have been like
By the way,
less
Mr. Walker,
confusing.
I'm a little confused.
Alternative Blitzball colors, the true knowledge we needed to know.
Not restoring power to the Yevon temples?
What, we starting from there? Well, I guess it's pretty important, so I'll explain. Yevoners aren't trying to control the world through the teachings.
Wait, so this is a different... Okay, this is a different group. This is a different group that Yuna is a part of? No, that's so out of character. Like, the whole fucking thing of X2, the whole fucking thing of X2 is like, the Yevoners, not the Yevoners, the new Yevon was a faction of people who were doing this exact thing, trying to go back to the teachings of Yevon.
They said was pretty much on the money.
Walker, really?
For the bounty of nature.
Walker, really? No, you're undoing all of your character development. Your whole character development's... Your whole character development's learning that Yevon was saying bullshit and they were like... And now he's literally saying, go back to the religion that, like, warped my entire life and made me a fucking racist.
17?
So you'll learn soon.
Oh god, that's so uncharacteristic. He's saying fucking...
Comes to change how you live.
That's your fucking excuse. You changed how you lived in X2. You had the happy life.
So it's different from, say, New Yevon?
Those guys were just using Yevon's name to gain
God, and you're gonna throw New Yevon under the bus.
progressive.
So the
they,
Yevoners are
they were actually progressive.
No, that's not what I meant.
No, what you said was very fucking
Now
true.
it's a council. What's the point of discussing it now?
The dog bat?
So
It's a
to
dog
sum
bat?
up, Yevoners are basically a gathering of...
Oh, thanks, at least this game is... This fanfic is pointing out its own bullshit. This game is pointing out its bullshit.
If
Thank
they
you, at least
know
the
they
crit-
shouldn't just crawl into a hole. They should go out and try to live.
Okay, thank you, they are indeed
They should
criticising
maintain
it.
the peace through prayer?
They are indeed okay, that's good. They weren't actually making it like a... Oh, we're backing out on how...
Be bigger.
No.
Your kind of think it will only hurt those people.
No, it won't.
I didn't like how he said those people.
Yeah, like literally it's telling me that Walker's gone back on all his things. He's decided that it's too hard to try and change. I'm going to go back to being in the racist religion.
I'll throw you out.
And I'm going to yell at you for criticizing my racist religion. And the only reason I'm in my racist religion is because I'm too old to change. You changed in the second game! Yeah, exactly! Especially fucking how you can't just...
My mother was killed by Yevner hunters.
What? What's a Yevner hunter?
And died with blood.
Okay, so you're saying... Okay.
She wasn't a Yevner.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying that your backstory is that the evil people who were against the racist religion killed your mother for being part of the racist religion, and somehow, like, that's gonna be a justification of like why you're against the racist religion is because something that.
Oh, it's Lady Una.
What is fucking going on with this entire nonsense? Are you on the side of the Yevners being good? Is she supposed to sound ridiculous for criticizing the Yevners? Because she's not. She's sounding very fucking true.
Greetings, my lady.
No, did they just say Una was ahead in the Yevners? What the fuck? No! Una is one of the people who suffered the most from Yevon.
From Chancellor Barrelai, and
I see. Then please leave the package and be on
What
your
the
way.
fuck is
Hold
happening?
on there. Did you just
Well,
hear
Una,
what
why are
he
you
said?
acting like
He
this?
said he's waited a long time to meet you.
Is it supposed to be intensely Una being horrid and out of character? Is it supposed to be that everyone is out of character and it's supposed to be like a sign of a bad thing for happening? Or is it just them being out of character instead of being written out of character?
Busy? Too busy to eat? Too busy to sleep? Too busy to talk just a few moments to guess who came
What is that character? Was that going to be supposed to be another race that was going to be along and we didn't get... You know, I like that design for a bird person.
I think Spira is peaceful enough without your prayers. Sure,
Oh god, she went back to being a priestess after the whole entirety of X2 being about her learning to like accept her own life and like getting a new career and not being a priestess anymore. Who the fuck is a council? Is a council like the new Yevon was taking over and stuff?
here it is.
Kurgum gave the sphere he received from Chancellor Barrelai to Una.
What is this
The
bullshit?
sphere showed an image of the moon flow. In its currents were two enormous yet adorable
Okay,
shoe pups.
stop trying to mute
Waiting
my
together
sadness by
lovingly.
having the
Tangling
adorables of
their
monster
long
friends.
noses.
Fucking cute. Oh, that's a rejected enemy. That looks really fucking cool and also terrifying.
2 shoe pups?
One morning, there was another one.
What?
Where'd it come from?
They had fucking sex.
Moonflow shoe pup is supposed to be the last.
Wait, no, okay. What?
30 years ago, there was a shoe puff couple, but the female...
I didn't even realize that shoe puffs are going extinct.
There are elderly folk who claim that it is that shoe puff.
So it's an unsent shoe puff.
Beckoning.
The whatening? The new plot device that no one ever mentioned before?
It's not the Yevoners.
What?
We've forbidden the beckoning outside.
The what? Can you explain what this is? Can you not stop pulling this bullshit out of nowhere?
But Chancellor Barrelai insisted that Lady
New things that were never mentioned in any previous
led them
game.
to Bavel to
Retconning a bunch of bullshit.
Kurgum, you're a sender, right?
Why was senders never mentioned in X2 if that's a thing? If that's a thing that people can still do the sending and all summoners become senders now.
It will cease to be.
That's not the only problem.
The moon flow is overflowing again. The area around the moon flow is always teeming with spiritual energy, but this is abnormal.
The moon flow is overflowing. Isn't it the definition of what the moon flow is?
On top of finding out who brought back the shoe puff.
Why do you think a person brought
Sure,
it
the
back?
council thinks it's the Yevoners.
Is that a thing that the beckoning is now a thing? Like something is invented? That's a cool look for the menu. I like that look for the menu better than the final look for the menu.
Barrelai just wants Una to bail him out.
Wait, why is everyone suddenly hating Barrelai and hating New Yevon? Like the fucking game ended.
Spared from politics.
What? No, Una joined politics. That's the whole point of X2. Una's whole point is like
I can't go.
getting the two political factions to like join together for a better future. And now she's just gone back to becoming a Yevonite again.
For the council, and you can take.
I saw Titus in Bavel. Your boyfriend, right?
Yes. Did
Why did they what? Have they broken up because?
But he looked injured.
Have they broken up because Una suddenly went back to fucking racism religion? Because why?
Doesn't wanna
What?
worry people.
I see.
Why do they bother dubbing this? Honestly, this is bullshit. can you imagine how awful Lily's voice actors would have felt to like have to be told to reprise their role for an anniversary thing, and it's just all about their characters being arseholes and like taking back all of their character development. Fucking, I wish this fanfic could just be eaten by Sin. The real fucking sinful people here. It's whoever wrote this shit. And forced the original voice actors to say it.
We were left alone for a while. I don't know what they were discussing, but it was clear that Yuna was moved more by her boyfriend's injury than Spira's current problems.
What problems? What are we waiting? The problem of a ghost cow. A problem of a ghost cow. So literally what we're saying, the problem of a ghost cow existing.
I always wanted her advice.
And what is the beckoning? Why have we not explained about it? Is that a thing apparently that's happening where like people can force like fiends to happen? And wait, aren't Shoepuffs already fiends? Wait, who is that? Whose daughter? Whose daughter? What? Your father is who?
Oren's daughter?
Mayor?
Oh my fucking god, they retconned Oren being heterosexual. Fucking Jesus Christ on the fucking stick.
Have you ever lived with him?
No, but I heard stories from my mother.
Have you even met him?
I wonder why Oren never mentioned you even once, or mentioned having a wife even once. I wonder why Oren died for, you know, is his two male friends, who he spent his entire life with, as like a life partner, almost.
I've met many a swindler claiming to be their children, asking for their things.
And you think I'm one of them?
I really think you're one of them.
Calling my mother a
Yeah,
liar?
she's a fucking liar. I would go that far.
If Oren did have children, there's no way you wouldn't remember him.
Wait, no, that's the other way.
From us.
If Oren did have children, he would mention them. Oren's entire plot was like being a surrogate father figure to Tidus.
Bigger attitude.
What the fuck? Why are you being a shit to Lulu? Why are you being a shit to all the characters? And why are the characters all being a
I've confirmed
shit?
the mayor as a hostile.
What?
But that's just fine. I'll deal with her eventually.
God, no one is sympathetic. Even the character who was
we-
taking a piss out of
I
this
mean,
Yevon's
Nina,
concept
Kurgan,
is just,
caretaker
oh.
Waka, and I decided to stop by the Moonflow before going to Bavel. The airship had mechanical problems
Happy
and
anniversary,
couldn't fly,
let's take
so
a
it
shit
was an
on all our
arduous
gamers,
trip.
take a shit on every plot of every
Furthermore,
game
the banks of the
previously.
Moonflow
Let's
were packed
let's
with
celebrate
people
this game by
wanting to see the
talking
new
about a
stuff.
different game we wish we'd made, where everything was completely different, the morality was completely backwards. That's basically what this is. It's just like retconning all the happy ending of X2 and changing it. Wow, there are 2 cow.
Not precisely.
Wow, 2 cow.
Huh? What are they if they're not spectators?
Fucking hell.
Half the people here are illusions. The Moonflow energy is responding to the
Okay, we're
words of
pulling this
the-
bullshit out of nowhere.
It's as if we're
And also we're going with just canonical, we just like ruined the mystery of the far plane too. We've just canonized it now that like the far plane are illusions.
That family
Like
there,
they're not actually the real dead souls, they're just illusions.
alive, but the mother. So sad.
That's fucked up,
I've
man.
never been on a far plane pilgrimage, but is it always this vivid?
Not quite. It's true, this almost seems too...
Let's say essential oils. Let's say essential orcs.
Okay. Mommy? You're coming with us, right?
She can't do that, sweetheart.
This is so fucked up.
She's here. She came to see us.
Come on, Mandy. We can come visit her again another time.
No, I want her to come home.
Ugh, nice work, Dad. Of course she's gonna say that. It's hard enough to say goodbye once to a dead parent, but twice? That's just cruel.
Can't we just have a happy ending of this? Like, can this be like the fucking fiend tale?
Right?
This is so fucked up because, again, like I said, the far plane illusions. Okay, they've retconned that too. The whole point of the far plane illusions is that they don't talk. They don't talk, they just stare at you, they can't respond to you.
Lady Yuna, could this be
unbelievable.
Okay, at least they are acknowledging this is weird and breaking the rules.
Beckon delusion?
Okay, at least. But also they like...
Unaccurately, only the beckoner can hear the voice.
But what is a beckoning? That was not a thing in either previous game.
If it's not an illusion, we call that real, right?
You should
Okay, so...
report this to the council at
Is
once.
this the plot for this thing? What is the council? Where is the council? Where was the council in any previous game?
You're gonna dance?
Souls must be sent. Order must be maintained.
Kurgum, not now. It'll only cause sadness.
But this is too unnatural. It's wrong?
Okay, it's...
The council must have known about this.
Okay, so this is going to be one of those plots where it's just like, oh, how dare you come back from the dead and be perfectly sentient, be perfectly alive, and be able to continue your life. We have to destroy you because being a monster is bad. And, like, this is, like, specifically it's just, like, they're fiends, they're fully sentient, they're fiends, but they just also still continue looking human. That's a plot here. Forget about rights, did they really just fucking say that?
I don't want to be collateral damage.
Is Chiami's voice the same as Riku?
There won't take care of this, right? Let's come back later.
What?
And, like, both sides of this are very stupid. Like, on one side you have people going, let's not react at all, let's not be sad, let's not be concerned at all by the fact that, like, a mass appearance of fiends has happened, and, like, they all look exactly like they did in life, and are acting perfectly sentient and fine. Like, the entire way of the world working has been changed overnight. Like, that's something to be worried about, but then on the other side, assuming that's bad is also bad, and assuming that they're all, like, evil illusions and not really real and stuff is also bad. Like, if...
Mommy, your shoe.
If like people you miss just came back to life, it's fucking like you would just want to be with them, and like the whole idea of like they have to be sent because it's wrong, and like no proof of why it's wrong. It's just wrong. It's just like it's not the natural order of things. Like fucking hell, like
I don't think so.
that's how I believe about this whole concept of like fiend monsters. Like literally, if like a person I love came back as a monster, I would be equally as fucking happy as if I came back as anything else. And if anyone told me I had to kill my perfectly entirely sentient grandpa who was right there just because he looked like a monster now, I would fucking stab them in the eyes. I would go fucking feral. I'd rip their face off if someone told me that I had a chance to have my grandpa back and I wasn't allowed to have it because it's wrong. And now this situation is just like having that again, but like...
We could have predicted this.
Oh yeah, okay, here we are. We should have stopped it because it was bad and it was wrong, and people should not come back from the dead even if they're perfectly fine and awesome and whatever.
The return of what is now right.
Oh fucking hell! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck every piece of you! Fuck you! You literally are undoing all of the good things that happened in the previous two games.
It has to be a mistake, right, Chiami?
You're fucking retconning this. Like, what was the point of the first games? What was the point of the first games? What was the point of sin being destroyed and everyone saying, what is beckoning? Why are you acting as if this is a concept that always existed? This is a thing that happened. People can just wish people back from the dead now. Why was this never mentioned before?
Only a summoner and the final Aeon.
Oh god, so you're literally bringing back the whole concept, saying we have to start, okay, Final Fantasy X Relive has a much better title actually, but you were saying that we have to bring back the evil, awful, the Evan religion to save the world. Is that what you're fucking saying?
Abide by Lady Yuna's decision. Lady Yuna!
I have to see Tidus.
Oh, is that what this is going to be? Is that what it's going to be? It's going to be saying that Yuna's being punished for like wanting Tidus to be back. That's going to be like, it's putting a downer on the good ending of X2, which is where Tidus comes back from the dead. I'm messing up the pronunciation and getting fucking up. Like, Shirtless Orin, okay, thank you Shirtless Orin for alleviating our pain. But, is this going to be that Yuna's punished for, like, wanting Tidus to come back and him coming back from the dead? It's going to be like, now, you've broken, well, Monster Design is so cute, why did they reject it? Oh my god. So it's going to be that Yuna's being punished for, like, wanting her boyfriend to be alive, and, like, him coming back, it's going to be like you've ruined the barrier between life and death, and something sin is going to come back. What?
I told you, Marphy is just
Oh Jesus fuck, it's not even that, there is not even any form of complicated reason why they broke up, it's just, yes, something's wrong with this entire fucking script, it makes no sense. So they just broke up over a really boring, bland teenage argument of like, oh, you're not allowed to have female friends anymore, you're probably cheating on me. What? This came the fuck out of nowhere, what? Yeah, Tina's me same. Yuna, what is happening? Are you seriously making up a boyfriend to make him jealous? Is this the most out of character thing in the universe?
Why on Spira are you crying, Kurgum?
Chiami, I'm sorry.
Is this really how it is. It's gonna say.
I'm in love with Lady Yuna.
Is it gonna say that she got together with a different boyfriend? Also, I thought it would at least show you like her and Kurgum actually meeting and a reason why they started dating, and reason why them dating was so like important that she broke up with a fucking like lifelong love, like not like the previous 2 games long love.
Here.
What?
We each have to go our separate ways.
Fucking, we only just got introduced to
I
them.
understand, Chiwami.
Are they being like fucking brainwashed of some sort? What?
Ah, and there it is.
What the
Doomsday
fuck?
statement.
Yeah, Chiwami, I'm fucking agreeing with you how much you hate the
Whatever.
plot you're in. But everyone is acting like bloody like stereotypes of what men and women are in like bloody like what's the name like sitcoms. Like everyone's just acting like that. What is going on? Oh yeah, and at the same time we're showing the fucking concept art for that scene of Tidus coming back to life. While we're talking about the Yuna being punished for bringing Tidus back to life, and it's gonna cause Sin to come back and all this bullshit.
Determined though he may be, it was.
Wait, who is that? Is that Faith we didn't see? That kind of looks like if Seymour was a Faith.
And that was it.
So you just...
Oh no, it's just Ixion's Faith upside down. I was just misunderstanding. I thought the other bit was his
So
hair.
who do you think this guy is, Yuna loves?
Tidus, why?
About yourself.
But
What?
she said it was someone I don't know.
Why they everyone act like an arsehole? Like Tidus comes and says Yuna is cheating on me.
Find her. Embrace her.
Tidus comes and says Yuna is cheating on me, and everyone is like,
Pathetic.
"You're telling me
I
it's
thought you
pathetic."
knew Yuna better
What?
than that.
I thought I did.
I thought I did.
You did.
What? Everyone's taking the piss out of Tidus for like. Is this gonna be like she left him because he's not a manly man or something?
Who said it was hopeless?
What is even happening?
I mean, Sin came back, right?
I mean,
What's to stop anything else?
why
from
haven't we
coming
seen anything? Like you just said off screen, oh, Sin came back, and Sin isn't doing anything apparently.
I didn't quite understand, so I looked at Tidus. With furrowed brows, he looked intently at the mayor.
Oh, is it gonna be
Suddenly
Seymour
opened
fucking
his
comes
eyes
back then? I
wide.
guess.
back? We have to go.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of funny if they're like acknowledging Seymour as like a bigger threat than actual Sin. And why did you just casually mention, oh, by the way, some people saw Sin coming back, but you don't get to actually see Sin coming back. You don't get to hear anything about what happened to Sin coming back. You don't get to see anything about Sin actually doing anything bad. Like, who even is this Sin? Which of the 1,000 Sins that were summoned over the years is this Sin? Is this Jet? Is it Jet being forced to be Sin again? Is it someone else that was previously Sin? Is it Yu Yevon himself? What is even?
I was as confused as ever. But
Summary of his entire fic. Summary of his entire
All
fucking
I could
fic.
ask was,
I'm comparing this to a fanfic. I'm like, fanfics are fucking better than
where they
this.
are now.
Thank you all fans of
You have to
Final
get-
Fantasy. We present to you this awful
I made a
bullshit.
promise that we'd always be together.
Oh, really? The mushy stuff now?
Yeah, let's make fun of Tidus for being sad that his girlfriend's
As
cheating
I saw
on him.
the pain in his face, I could say nothing.
What the actual fuck game? Not the writer of sequel to game. Let's all show a bunch of concept art of the happy couple together. As we fucking talk about this bullshit. 'Cause even a fucking amazing laugh moment they had together. That was one of the fucking shippiest things in the universe. It was a legitimately hilarious comic relief scene. And it was really wholesome, I think.
I must defeat Sin.
Please, for the love of God, please tell me that was a quote of what she said in the first game, and not they actually got the same voice to come back and re-record her character having literally her entire character development destroyed and going back to where she was at the start of the game. Fucking hell. They're saying you have to bring back Yevon and be back into Yevon, and Yuna has to go back to her life, and that's to like not have Tidus back. And what the fuck? What the actual fuck is any of this fucking shit? Are you doing all this by showing cutscenes of them having romantic scenes in the background? The visuals of this make it even worse than just reading it. God. Stop playing their song, you fucks. I never even really liked the ship very much, but like it was very much canon, guys. There was nothing unhealthy whatsoever about it. Now we're suddenly fucking I just throw Shuyin and Yen in there at the same time. Or maybe that's the concept of these new characters. I don't even fucking know. We might as well just throw in another. Okay, that's just where it ends. Nothing happened. Okay, the entirety of that video was just by the way, everything was undone for the last previous 2 games. Some new characters, new boyfriend from Yuna, and like fucking messed up a ship. And we're not gonna have any conclusion. Not gonna have any conclusion at all. It's just a tally of everything was fucking undone. Horrible bad ending to everything. Happy birthday, Final Fantasy X! Bad end! Okay, so which was the fucking one that had Titus die from kicking a blitzball? Someone just told me that as a thing that happened. Please, okay, please say this is a confirmation that is not actually canon and that is just something someone made up to mess with me. Please, please, fingers crossed, please. Because that was bad enough on its own. If I add fucking Titus blitzball death on top of that, I can't even fucking survive. And it's the fucking most anticlimactic thing too. It's just like fucking, what, maybe watch 30 minutes of you very slowly saying that every character's entire character development was destroyed and everything's awful and Uterus cheating on Titus and Titus is sad and everyone's making fun of Titus for being sad. And also, Yevon is back and Uterus joined Yevon again and she has to stop Sin again. And what the fuck is the beckoning? Like, why was that not explained? Or was it talking about anything about Sin that already fucking exists? And it's apparently the thing, like, someone wished for Sin to come back, so Sin is coming back. And that's the thing that can happen now. Fuck! What the actual fuck? Additional credits? Is there anything more in here? Okay, that's just like... It's the regular credits, okay. That's the only extra thing we have is like... Okay, why is Final Fantasy X Eternal Crown? Is that an extra thing? Oh, this is like the playable in-between-y thing. That was a thing...
38, 39...
Okay, well, we'll turn that off. That was the thing I thought that this was going to be. Was the thing that the little cutscene in between X1 and X2, which is like acting as like an advertisement for X2, which is cool. I want to see that. That was a thing that wasn't actually shown in English before now. So I'd like to see that when I actually get back to playing X1 and X2 like properly and ignoring the fucking shit out of bonus audio. I like how they had to fucking euphemize it as bonus audio. They couldn't tell anyone it was like the horrible fucking stupid secret fanfic sequel ending because no one would want to fucking hear it. No one would want to hear that shit. No one ever asked for that shit. How fucking dare you have that shit playing over a montage of like happy moments of the happy couple? Jesus fuck. God. At least now I've finally seen it. It is as bad as people said, but at least there wasn't fucking blitzball kicking death in it. Who spread that rumor? Seriously, like, dude, the thing is bad enough already. You don't need to add anything else. I need to go continue playing this game and have to cheer myself up from how awful that fucking weird sequel thing was. Seriously, what the Jesus Christ was any of that? Why did they force the original voice actors to voice act something so awful? It must have been so upsetting for them, seriously, to like have to voice act like the power couple breaking up and like, well, not only that, but like saying that like the good things in Final Fantasy X2 were taken back, like the political parties and stuff are all at war again, and Yevon just came back. But also the bad stuff, the good ending of Final Fantasy X1 was also ruined because Sin comes back and Yevon is necessary now to come back. Fucking hell, Jesus fuck. Like, you would think that was a fanfic written by a hater of Final Fantasy X? Like, Jesus Christ. Who wrote that? Can you tell me who wrote that? Was a credit at any point that told me who specifically wrote that? I cannot believe that was written by the same people who wrote the previous two games. Like, holy fuck. Like, unless they just started resenting the games over the years and wanted to deliberately ruin it or something, but Jesus Christ. Okay, I need to go take a piss, I need to go have some fun, I need to go continue playing this game. Okie dokie, bye.